Welcome everyone and thank you for joining this session. My name is Sana and I'm working as a software engineer at Auxiliobits, and I'm thrilled to have you all here for a conversation that's not just about technology but actually about the transformation. Today we will be discussing something at the very core of enterprise evolution: how organizations are making a leap from traditional robotic process automation, that is RPA, to something far more intelligent, adaptive, and autonomous: Agentic Process Automation, that is APA. Today's businesses demand more than just speed, they demand intelligence, adaptability, and autonomy. And that's where APA comes to play. So, now to understand where we are going, we first need to understand where we have been. When we look at the evolution, we can see that the journey has been quite transformative and progressive. As we can see, we started with the manual processes, slow, tedious, and fully dependent on human needs, right? Then we found speed through basic automation, scripts and macros that handled repetitive clicks and calculations. Then, as businesses grew more complex, so did their needs. RP arrived, bots that mimic human actions, helping enterprises scale routine work across multiple systems. Soon we layered in intelligence. With this intelligent automation, we combined RPA with various AI techniques, including machine learning and natural language processing. This made even automation smarter and able to handle some complexity as well as unstructured data. Today, we stand at the next frontier of automation, that is Agentic Process Automation, where autonomous AI agents move beyond rule following to goal seeking behavior, perceiving, deciding, acting, and learning all in real time. Let's give RPA its credit. Got us here. We can just think of RPA as an assembly line of the digital age. Bots following strict instructions, clicking, typing, copying, pasting, just faster and without fatigue. It transformed several industries, including healthcare or insurance companies, finance, and many more. But RPA was designed for the world of predictability, where steps never changed and exceptions were rare. In today's dynamic digital ecosystems, however, static instruction followers were not enough. As business environments evolve minute by minute, a more intelligent form of automation is needed. One that does not just execute, but understands, adapts, and decides. And that's where the cracks started to show. A minor app update, the bot crashes. A missing field, the bot freezes. An unexpected customer request. Our bot has no idea what to do in that situation. They lack context. They don't understand things. They struggle with decision making, especially when the data is unstructured and incomplete. And they operate in isolation, bound to narrow workflows and brittle scripts. In other words, RPA solves surface level problems, but not the strategic ones. Today's enterprises demand more systems that learn from the unexpected, agents that handle dynamic data, automation that grows with complexity rather than breaking under it. And that's exactly why Agentic Process Automation is not just an upgrade, it's a fundamental reimagination of how automation should work. Now, let us introduce Agentic AI. If RP was the muscle of automation, executing tasks tirelessly, Agentic AI is the brain. It introduces autonomous agents, software entities that don't just follow scripts, they perceive their environment, analyze context, make decisions, and take actions to achieve the designed goals. These agents can navigate changes without breaking, handle exceptions without manual intervention, and collaborate with humans or other agents seamlessly. In simple words, they are not task followers anymore. They are the problem solvers. At Auxiliobits, we are building automation that thinks like an analyst, acts like an expert, and evolves like a strategist. This is the true brain power behind the next era of digital enterprises. Now let us see the advantages of agentic AI. What happens when we replace the rigid boards with intelligent agents? You unlock a world where automation is seamless and streamlined. Processes move smoothly without any bottlenecks. Data-driven and proactive environment. Agents spot patterns, predict needs, and act faster than human reaction time. It is self-adaptive. They adjust strategies as the environment changes. Cross-platform savvy, able to operate across cloud apps, legacy systems, APIs, and even human workflows. In short, tasks don't just get done. In fact, they get optimized, prioritized, and enhanced, often before even you realize that there is a need to do so. Agentic AI shifts automation from back office tool to a frontline driver of automation, of innovation and agility. Now, RPA is about automating steps, whereas APA is about automating outcomes. RPA bot asks, "What do you want me to click?" Whereas APA agents ask, "What result do you want from me? Let me figure out how to get there." Let's look at the key shifts from RPA to APA. RPA executes predefined rules. APA reasons, analyzes, and decides the best path forward. RPA works mainly with clean, structured data. APA handles messy, complex, and even unstructured information. RPA breaks when the things change. APA dynamically adapts and thrives in evolving environments. RPA remains as built, whereas APA learns from every action and gets smarter day by day. RPA stops when an exception occurs. APA agents autonomously resolve issues and keep moving forward. RPA cuts the operational costs, whereas APA reimagines and elevates entire business processes for strategic advantage. In short, we can say APA turns the automation from a rule follower into a strategic thinking partner for the enterprise. Now, what sets agentic process automation apart is its ability to learn and adapt as it works. Agents follow a continuous loop. They perceive their environment. They act with the current knowledge, analyze outcomes, and learn from the feedback, and accordingly they refine their future actions. This means APA does not become outdated, it evolves with your business, getting smarter every day. And APA's intelligence spans the entire process lifecycle. It starts from discovery, surfacing inefficiencies and new opportunities. Then comes the execution, automating tasks and adapting in real time. Then is the monitoring, spotting anomalies and generating insights. And finally, the optimization, proactively driving improvements. From strategy to execution, APA creates a living, learning enterprise that's faster, smarter, and future ready. Now, let us look at how agentic process automation drives high-impact transformation across enterprises. First comes the strategic AI transformation. APA does not just automate, it empowers areas like finance, customer experience, supply chain, and IT. By driving intelligence-led decisions, it creates strategic advantages beyond cost cutting. Next comes seamless cross-functionality. APA connects departments by integrating data and breaking down silos, enabling efficient collaboration across finance, operations, and customer service. Third comes the optimized AI-human synergy. APA balances automation with human expertise. Agents handle routine tasks, while humans focus on complex decisions, thus maximizing both speed and judgment. Now we have one use case of the financial department. Here we can see what was before APA. Manual invoicing, fragmented workflows, hidden bottlenecks all led to high cost and slow processing. Whereas, after the introduction of APA into the financial department, intelligent document processing, seamless visibility, and AI driven anomaly detection transformed the operations, optimizing in real time. What were the results of this APA? 85% fewer manual interventions, 40% faster processing, and 60% fewer payments. APA delivers fast, smarter, and more scalable processes, redefining efficiency. So, to wrap up, Agentic Process Automation is not just a technical upgrade, it's a strategic shift from the automation that executes to automation that thinks. From rigid scripts to adaptable, intelligent agents. If your organization is ready to go beyond workflows and embrace intelligent, collaborative agents, Auxiliobits is here to partner with you on that journey.